Listen carefully. You are not here by mistake, and don't you dare close this video, because only a few will see this. A final decision has been made about your life, and the reason will leave you speechless. Heaven has issued a direct order. The waiting period is over. What comes next begins this very second, and if you leave now, you will lose the only guide who opened your path. I am Archangel Michael, and I command you, stay here and listen to what I have for you. Listen attentively. I have something important for you right now. Your presence here, and the fact that you are listening to this is not by chance. I see you. I know exactly what you've been through. Understand this. A final decision has been made about your circumstances. The reason will surprise you. A significant change has occurred for your good. You must understand what comes next. Begin now. There are forces that want to confuse you, but I have already acted on your behalf. This is a clear indication. You have entrusted me with your deepest desires. You have asked me when everything would change. I give you the answer. The waiting time is over. The outcome has already been decided. A great blessing is coming, but pay close attention. If you turn away now, you will miss the guidance that opens the way to this goodness. Stay with me until the end. Soon you will understand why your name is favored now. I am speaking directly to you. It is no coincidence that you found this. There are millions of people, but this message reached you. I brought you here because a season of clear vision and boundless freedom is coming. I'm telling you this now. Listen carefully. What's coming will change your perspective on your entire past. You may feel tired or ignored, but the truth is, you've reached a crucial point. Don't move. Don't skip the video. Listen carefully. You're at a turning point. Right now, the opposition is trying to block the path I myself laid out for you. You face extreme difficulties. Others only saw your effort, but I saw your spirit. That's why I'm acting at this very moment. This is not just information. It is a vital command. The waiting time is over. But listen, to receive what is coming, you must remain vigilant. The moment you accept this message with faith, I begin to work for you. The truth about your situation is this. You already felt it. In your heart, you knew this was over. And so it is. It's finished. Something has just concluded in your life. But understand this, my son. This is not the end of your journey. It is the end of your struggle. When I decide that a matter is settled, the decision is absolute. Every lie told about you, every obstacle that held you back, and every attempt by the adversary to weaken you is over. I have decided in your favor. The enemy tried to convince you that my silence was abandonment. He made you believe that blocked paths were rejections, and that being invisible was a punishment. A lie. Today I tell you that your situation is resolved because I have already prepared what comes next. What is coming for you is filled with peace, abundance, and complete security. Don't ignore this message. Stay here. Listen carefully because what's coming is big and it's not random. You need to understand every word. Listen to my words. I never said no. I said not yet. I wasn't disciplining you. I was preparing you. Understand this. What's coming is much more than a simple answer to your requests. It's a complete liberation from everything the adversary tried to hide from you. I've seen your lonely nights. I've seen the days you smiled on the outside while carrying pain on the inside. I saw when you gave your all and were left empty. All of that ends now. I'm restoring everything. But pay attention to this, which most people ignore. When I consider a matter closed, the adversary increases his resistance. That's why the attack feels strongest right before the blessing. Have you felt unusual pressure lately? Have you faced confusion or unexpected problems these days? That's the sign. It's proof that your blessing is knocking at your door. I command you, stand firm. Do not move. The challenge belongs to me, not to you. The decision is final, and your victory is imminent. Listen carefully and do not shift. Do not ignore this message now, for if you disregard it, you'll be rejecting the strategy for your freedom. Stay with me until the very last second. Comment right now. My victory is decided to seal this word in your spirit. Listen carefully. This is closer than you think. If things seem calm now, it's not because I'm absent. It's because the outcome has already been decided. Understand this once and for all. You no longer need to beg. Begging is for those without an inheritance. You need to receive. You no longer need to question. You need to prepare. Say it with faith right now. Make it clear that you agree with me. This act of absolute trust is what unlocks your blessing. You are going through a test, my child, and perhaps you haven't even realized it. There comes a point on the path to authority where I stop explaining everything. The stillness you feel, the delays, the uncertainty, and those prayers you think I don't hear, these are not punishments. They are proof that you are under my scrutiny. These tests are not meant to break you. They are meant to draw out what lies within you and prepare you for the power you will wield. Right now, your confidence is under fire. I watch your actions when no one else applauds you. I see your effort when you think I'm silent and the opposition roars. But remember, you're not behind, you're on standby. Don't leave. Stay here, because every part of what follows matters to your ultimate outcome. Make no mistake. Silence is not absence. Delay is not a refusal. The paths I blocked were not rejections. They were my protection. Listen carefully, because this is personal. Have you felt trapped in a cycle lately? Do you feel that the harder you try, the more resistance you encounter? Look around you. Have your connections changed? Have people left your side? Have opportunities vanished unexpectedly? None of this is by chance. This is a spiritual operation. It means you are standing right on the edge of a massive turning point. Before every true blessing, there is always a time of separation, uncertainty, and waiting. That time is yours. You are being tested, my child, not to prove anything to me, but to awaken the power within you. I have been preparing you in stillness. I have protected you from attacks you didn't even see coming, and placed you in confusing situations for one reason only. The blessing that is coming is so great that your current state cannot yet fully receive it. So, don't move and don't skip the video. What's coming is big. Comment right now. I'm ready for what's coming. Your perseverance hasn't been forgotten. Stay present, breathe, and listen to this calmly. Understand this clearly. Some people left because they had to. That's why what you asked for wasn't given to you immediately. That's why you felt like everything was at a standstill. What's coming isn't just a blessing for you. It's for everyone who follows you, and you couldn't carry that dead weight with you. This is the essential point, my child. You must not give up now. This test ends the very moment your trust in me is stronger than your fear. The test concludes when you choose to trust my word more than your own feelings. I am waiting for your answer now. Declare it with authority in your spirit. Your test is drawing to a close, and what I have for you is closer than ever. The adversary tried to confuse you, but my decision is final and irrevocable. There is something you must understand today, something they've tried to hide from you. The enemy is not afraid of your past. Your past is gone. The enemy is afraid of your future. Every obstacle you faced, every delay, every disappointment, and every blocked path was an accident. Understand this clearly. Those who oppose you know what you're carrying. Wait, don't move, and don't skip the video. Before we continue, stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal is the key to your victory. Listen to the truth. The enemy saw the good I had planned for your life and was terrified. As soon as he understood your place in my plan, he activated a strategy to confuse you, divert your attention, and drain your strength. Confusion is his weapon of choice. His goal was not only to stop you, but to make you stop yourself. He whispered lies in your ear. He injected thoughts like, it's too late for you, that opportunity is lost, your prayers are ignored, or you don't deserve anything good. Today I'm telling you the truth to show you that none of those ideas are real. Listen carefully. What terrifies those who oppose me most is that you might wake up and place your trust in me, completely ignoring how you feel. When you do this, the game changes. The difficulties came hoping you would doubt what I've already decided for you. But they were in for a surprise. They found you standing firm. It hurt, but you stayed. You cried, but you didn't give up. Some people walked away. But the path I laid out for you remains clear. Because what I bound to your destiny, no one can undo. Don't leave now. Every part matters. There's a reason you're still listening. Listen closely and don't drift away. What's coming is big, and it will be revealed in the next minute. Listen carefully. I have decided that this season is over. The struggle ends this very second. What was being held back is now released. Uncertainty dissipates because I command it. Do you know what this means for you? It means that the time ahead in your journey is already determined by my will. Nothing, absolutely nothing that opposes me, can block what I've already decided. However, I require one thing of you: clear inner knowledge, unwavering resolve, and a trust that cannot be broken by anything or anyone. Uncertainty will arise around you, but you are not obligated to accept it. It is a trap. The moment you declare with conviction, "I trust God more than my emotions," my power begins to work visibly. Do you feel the change? It's not just a feeling. It's my confidence working within you. You're moving away from doubt and into clear vision. I'm taking you out of what's draining you and leading you to the exact purpose I designed for you. I'm taking you away from fear and placing you in complete trust. Right now, my kingdom is setting right everything the enemy tried to twist. Don't skip what follows. Don't move. Everything becomes clear now. Say, "My power begins now," to activate this command in your life. You are not delayed. You are being reserved for something greater. There is real power when you align yourself with this truth. Don't just think it. Say it. Affirm it. Accept it right now. The moment you do, uncertainty loosens its grip on you. The fog clears. The enemy's deceptions lose all their power, and your being connects with my reality. This is my guarantee. My will has already determined what is good for you. Listen to me carefully, my child. Even if everything seems calm, I am still active. Even if you feel you have little, my abundance is complete. Even if others turn their backs on you, I draw closer to you. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be, in my perfect timing. Do not dare to question the dark, what I revealed to you when everything was clear. Speak boldly. Your confidence must be stronger than your fear. This is not just words. It is an active demonstration that you trust me. Say it, embrace it, and watch the changes begin immediately. I know you've asked yourself, "Why now, God? Why not years ago?" You remember every night of tears, every silent plea, and every time you felt invisible. You wonder why I allowed you to carry such a heavy burden for so long. But listen carefully and don't close the video now. The real reason is about to be revealed, and it's essential that you understand it. Understand this truth today. What you called waiting wasn't rejection. It was an intentional plan. My ways don't align with your schedules. I'm not bound by your timetables or your crises. I am the first and the last. I see the beginning and the end simultaneously. What you felt as a pause was a design orchestrated by my hands. I was preparing you while you thought I was far away. You wanted quick fixes, but my intention was to give you a freedom that would last forever. I saw it clearly. If I had acted sooner, you would have received the blessing with open wounds, a weak spirit, and surrounded by people who weren't meant for you. So I waited. It wasn't a punishment. It was a safeguard. I was forcing you to stand firm in silence, to grow stronger in hardship, and to give me authority even when you had nothing. I did it so that when good times come, you'll never forget who holds the power. I had to take things away from you so that you could gain strength. Understand this. Certain periods in your life weren't losses. They were necessary prunings. Don't go. Stay here. Listen carefully because everything becomes clear in the next step. Comment, "I understand my process." If you're ready for the truth that follows, you're not alone in this. Understand this clearly. It wasn't about giving you sudden breakthroughs. It was about building your resilience. You needed to let go of your ego, stop relying on others, and kill that need for approval. I had to sever connections that couldn't accompany you to where I'm leading you. The next step in your destiny demands that you be more stable, more secure, and in complete harmony with my purpose. There's no room for weakness. Now you're ready. I waited for this exact second. I waited until those who opposed you underestimated you and saw you as insignificant. I waited until your superficial desires lost their power and your focus was solely on me. Now I am releasing what was locked away. There is something specifically designed for you. These are commitments my kingdom had ready, but they were waiting for you to have the necessary character to bear their weight without collapsing. Do you feel it? It's not a cheap emotion. It's the pressure of my perfect timing opening up new space for your authority. Don't move. Don't skip the video now. What's coming is big, and it's revealed step by step. Listen carefully and don't scroll. Your consistency hasn't been forgotten. Opportunities are appearing now. Not because you fought for them, but because you trusted me when all seemed lost. It's not before or after what was expected. It's the appointed time, my time, and you are here, present. I command you to speak. Accept it, embrace it, and claim it now. What I am bringing into your life can no longer be postponed. It fits perfectly into my plan. And once this engine starts, nothing and no one will be able to stop its progress. Silent decrees that have been pending for years are now being fulfilled. I know there are requests you stopped making, not because you stopped believing, but because the weight of the days wore you down. There was a time when you called out fervently, hoping for immediate answers, but silence seemed to be the only definitive response. So you decided to bury those hopes. You hid them deep within yourself. You stopped talking about them with others, and you stopped mentioning them to me. It wasn't out of resentment. It was a silent surrender. But understand this well. Your silence didn't mean my kingdom stopped. My machinery never stopped turning for you. Don't go. Stay with me until the very last second. What's coming is proof that nothing was lost. Say, my promises awaken, and seal this truth. Listen carefully and don't move. Every part matters. Listen to the truth. My activity never ceased. I never forgot what I promised you. I never steered you away from the purpose I assigned you, nor did I abandon the original design of your life. I simply continued working in the shadows, unseen by anyone. I did it discreetly so that no one, absolutely no one, could hinder it. There's a blessing so specific and so uniquely designed for your innermost being that I had to keep its preparation a secret. I made no public statements or boasts. Everything was kept absolutely silent. Why did I do it that way? Because if the forces opposing my plans had seen what I was plotting for you, they would have tried to stop it at all costs. Others would have opposed it, and you yourself, in your desperation, would have tried to seize control and ruin it. So I did it quietly. I moved behind the scenes. I paved your way in ways your mind couldn't comprehend at the time. I surrounded it with my peace, and now the work is finished. Don't close the video now. Listen carefully and don't scroll. This isn't random. You need to know what's coming next. Stay present because the final revelation is near. Comment right now. Everything is ready. Listen carefully. The things you thought were dead are coming back to life right now. You believed the promise had vanished and the dream had passed you by. You thought the opportunity was lost forever. You're wrong. My rhythm isn't dictated by a clock. It's dictated by the exact moment. You're entering a season where what you let go of and the hopes you buried are returning. But listen to the difference. This time they're coming back strong, solid, and unstoppable. I waited until everything was perfect. The delay wasn't because of the promise itself. It was because of the circumstances. I waited until your heart, your mind, and your environment were aligned. Receiving something big ahead of schedule is a burden that would have destroyed you. But now you're ready. The time is now. What I promised you is finished. And what's coming isn't a smaller version of what you wanted. It's bigger, deeper, and much clearer. It's exactly what you need and more. I know it's been difficult. This time of restraint has been hard, especially after giving so much and losing things you loved, especially when you see others moving forward and you seem stuck. Don't move. Don't skip the video now. Stay with me until the very last second, because what follows will clarify the reason for your pain. Comment, my time is now. Don't close the video. Every second counts for what is about to be revealed. Look around you. Others are moving forward while you seem to be stuck. You've asked me for answers you believed, and you've borne the weight of uncertainty. But the answer you received was absolute silence. Not now. I told you, hold on a little longer. I know it gets harder every day to find motivation. It's hard to feel close to me, and even harder to believe my word still carries weight when everything seems at a standstill. You've wondered, do you still hear me? Have you forgotten me? Listen to my authoritative answer. This silence doesn't mean I'm ignoring you. It's a time for precision. I am preparing your destiny with a care you cannot imagine. When I command you to wait, I am not letting time slip away. I am investing all my power in what lies ahead. I am establishing something solid and real within you that no praise or earthly gain could ever give you. I am forging an unshakable inner strength. I am instilling in you the true honesty and character you will need to govern what is to come. Don't go. Stay here. Don't close the video now. Listen carefully and don't scroll, because what's coming is the missing piece you needed to understand everything. Allow this message to sink in. Firmly declare, I am unbreakable. Understand this. What I have for you is priceless. I'm giving you a clear vision that doesn't react impulsively and a resilience that doesn't need to boast. What's coming into your life isn't ordinary. It's special. And special things require preparation. No one in a position of authority gives something valuable to someone who isn't ready to handle it. I love you with a determination too great to hand over your inheritance prematurely and watch it destroy you. This waiting is a training ground where your confidence becomes unshakable. Anyone can trust when the path is easy. Anyone can have hope when everything is clear. But those who are truly mine are tested in absolute silence. That's where you prove your loyalty. That's where your certainty must be deeper than your emotions. In those moments, you learn to declare, even if I don't feel it, I trust that the order has already been given. That kind of trust is what guides my hand. That total surrender is what terrifies and unsettles the opposition. It means you're not a child seeking quick results. You're an heir supported by our bond. I'm making you capable of bearing the weight of the glory to come. Don't move. Don't skip the video. Stay present, because every word here is a piece of your armor. Listen until the end. Everything will become clear now. Comment, I am ready for the weight of my blessing. Understand the scale of this. The longer you wait by my side, the greater the impact of the shock will be when the blessing arrives. This isn't just about a personal change to make you feel better. You're preparing to carry something that will influence the lives of others for a long time. That's why it feels so heavy. That's why you can't rush it. I'm not being harsh with you, my son. I'm being deliberate. I'm moving every piece on this board with surgical precision. I'm removing everything that's leading you astray. I'm keeping what's coming in absolute purity so that when it finally reaches your hands, it won't be fragile. It won't falter. It won't wear down with time. It will endure and be the ultimate proof that I delivered it. This is not a nice idea or a vague hope. It is an absolute certainty because I gave the order. If you wait with the conviction of a warrior, you will see it. Stay strong inside. What do you need to do now while you wait? Listen carefully. Give thanks. Prepare your heart. Do exactly what I ask, especially when it's difficult. Keep your inner peace like a shield. Speak life even when you feel empty. And most importantly, don't give up in the silence. Silence isn't absence. It's the calm before the explosion of your victory. Your waiting isn't a no. It's a strategic pause. Don't skip it now. Stay until the very last second, because what's coming is big. Comment authoritatively. My waiting is strategic. Listen carefully and don't move. Let this truth sink into your bones. The moment you let go of that desperate need for everything to happen right now, you make room for what I truly bring. This is your chance to demonstrate hierarchy. Tell the heavens, I will not rush what you are so carefully preparing. I hear that kind of trust. It's the trust of an heir, not a beggar. Do you want to know how everything changes when you trust like that? There are moments when you feel me close, moments when what you ask for aligns with my timeline, and things happen faster than your mind can process. This moment may be one of those. But to see it, you have to understand something basic. It's not about how much you ask for. It's not about how many words you repeat. It's about how deeply you trust. I don't act because you worry. Worry doesn't move my hand. Worry is an insult to my sovereignty. I don't act because you make a spectacle of your pain. I act when your faith is a silent, unwavering command. Listen carefully and don't move. Don't skip the video, because the real reason for your victory is revealed right now. Let this message sink in. Comment with authority. I trust the process. Stay until the very last second. Every part matters. I act out of honest, firm, and constant trust. Understand this. My son, what happens when you ask me with authority? When you do so from a place of certainty and knowledge and not from the sway of your emotions, you align yourself with my work. Stop begging. Begging is doubting. You're not asking for something to happen. You're aligning yourself with what I've already set in motion. I don't act because you shout loudly. I act because you believe clearly. The exact second you shift from maybe God will do it to I know God is able, and I trust that He is doing it, everything changes. The pieces begin to move. What was difficult begins to yield. That's when my blessing finds you when you least expect it. I'll give you the key to being in tune with my rhythm. Don't try to force things to happen. Tune your heart to the same frequency as mine. I can act immediately, but I respond to a spirit that is calm and follows me with discipline. Before speaking to me, analyze why you're asking for what you're asking for. Look within yourself. Why do you want this to happen? Is it merely to satisfy your ego, or is it because you want my authority to manifest in your life? When your desire aligns with my purpose, don't go. Stay with me. Listen carefully and don't move, because what comes next determines the success of your request. You are not alone. This changes everything. Say right now, my heart is in tune. Listen carefully. When your reasons are correct, your request acquires unstoppable power. I don't give power to personal whims. I give power to those who align with my higher will. When you speak to me, my son, stop focusing on the problem in front of you. Focus on what I have promised you. Don't waste time repeating your pain to me over and over. I already know exactly what hurts you. What I want to hear now is what you think I am doing. Change your language. Instead of saying, God, I'm tired, I'm lost, or complaining, I don't have the strength for this, raise your voice and declare, God, I thank you because I know you're already at work. Praise me because your circumstances are already changing at my command. I am drawn to words of confidence, not the wailing of doubt. Doubt is noise. Faith is a clear sign. Now let your faith become action. After speaking with me, take a step that shows you believe me. Declutter your space. Write down what I promise you and say it aloud over your life. Proclaim the answer often. Don't just sit around waiting for something to fall from the sky without lifting a finger. Don't close the video now. Stay with me until the very last second, because what's coming is the seal of your victory. Listen calmly. Allow this message to sink in. Declare right now with authority. I speak life over my destiny. Listen to this and remember it. Make sure your trust isn't passive waiting. Your faith must be alive and active. Do you think my changes take years? You're wrong. When I give a command, time ceases to be a limit. I can transform your reality in the blink of an eye. In an instant, I can release what you need, transform a heart of stone, open doors of steel, and send you the exact people for your purpose. I can mend broken connections and bring back what you thought was lost. Nothing is too big or too small when I make the decision. I am not held back by the human clock. Only my own word holds me back. But here's the key to speed. To receive what I bring quickly, you must see our communication as a power alliance. You're not asking for a favor with hope. You're offering your trust as a transaction. You provide the certainty. I produce the result. Sometimes, all I'm waiting for is for you to say with authority, God is at work right now, and my answer is already on its way. Trust me completely. Don't give me leftovers. This moment in your life demands that you give me everything. Don't try to give me only a part of who you are. I demand your whole self. This is crucial to what I'm about to reveal. Don't move. Don't skip the video. Stay with us until the end, because we're about to enter the fulfillment phase. Comment emphatically, my whole being trusts. Understand this. My ability to act has never been in doubt. That's an absolute fact. The only thing that matters now is how you present yourself to me. You have to make an immediate decision. Where will you place your trust? Are you going to trust what your circumstances tell you? Are you going to trust the opinions of others? Or are you going to trust my voice, which has sworn never to leave you, never to abandon you, and never to fail you? I'm not asking you to understand everything. I'm ordering you to stop trying to control everything. That obsession with monitoring every detail is precisely what slows down what I'm ready to give you. Trust isn't something you can have halfway. Either you rely on me completely to guide you, or you don't. Either you throw yourself entirely into my protection, or you don't. There is no middle ground in my kingdom. I value your trust before you see the solution. I value your recognition before the path opens. I value your calm spirit before the storm passes. Anyone is faithful when the sea is calm. Your strength is shown when everything around you falters, and you stand firm in what I told you. Don't move. Don't close the video. Stay with me until the very last second, because we're closing the circle of your victory. Listen carefully and don't scroll. Right now, firmly say, I stand firm. Listen to me carefully. At this precise moment, I'm only looking at one thing, your response. I don't care what you've done in the past, who you know, or what skills you think you have. The only thing that matters today is how you respond. Will you trust me when things look bleak? Will you trust me when your emotions are unstable and scream at you to run? Will you trust me when a door slams in your face? Take this truth to heart, for it is a decree. Things are going to change soon. I'm talking about the coming days, not months. It won't happen when it's convenient for the world, but when it's best for your plan. In these coming days, I'm going to speak to you with seriousness you've never felt before. I have faith in you because I have seen your patience. I have seen you honor me when no one was watching and when everything was eerily silent. I have taken note of every second you clung to faith while others gave up. Your resistance has been registered. Do not move now. Do not skip to the end of this message because the execution order is about to be released. Stay present, breathe, and hold your position. State authoritatively, my response is faith. I have seen you stand firm while others gave up. Now, the time for what is rightfully yours has arrived. Pay attention. In the coming week, only one simple act of obedience will be required of you. You are in a period I have set aside under a special command. Every second of these next few days holds a potential for radical change. What is coming will erase any doubt about the reason for your delay. In a short time, you will see something that will fill your spirit with awe and a profound respect for my authority. Prepare yourself. The path is opening from my throne into your reality. I want you to say this right now with respect and complete expectation. The path is clearing this week. I am ready. I walk with complete confidence. You are about to cross the boundary between what you ask for in prayer and what you will experience in the real world. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your dominion. This exact moment was designed before Earth even existed. You didn't stumble across these words by accident. I brought you here to hear what I've been waiting to tell you today. You've been on my mind. I've been by your side. What I promised you still stands, and the difficult times are almost over. Don't close the video. We're at peak power. Stay until the very last second, because the conclusion is the key to everything. Comment with authority. I'm stepping into my promise. Understand the reason for your journey. The uncertainties, the losses, and the pain weren't random. I was secretly preparing you. You are destined to rule over things that would crush most. It was always known that you would be different, which is why your trials were heavier, why your weight seemed endless, and why your burden unbearable. But the weight ends now. The burden becomes light, because my favor is descending upon you. Listen carefully. The enemy wants you to surrender right now. Most stop at this exact point, one step away from the goal. Just before the path becomes clear, just before victory is tangible, the opponent will try to exhaust your spirit, so that you surrender what you have already won in the spiritual realm. But you are not like the others. You have traveled a long and bloody road. You have wept and endured what others could not. You will not retreat now that the ground is yours. Stand firm. Don't give an inch. You're seconds away from seeing the resistance crumble. Don't close the video. We're reaching the point of no return. Keep your gaze fixed. Declare with the strength of a warrior, I will not back down. The time has come to choose. You must act in a manner that honors my rank. I ask you, will you cross the threshold I have just prepared for you? Don't waste time trying to understand everything. Don't wait to feel ready, because feeling is irrelevant. You only need to execute one command. Yes, my Lord, I place all my trust in you. That is the kind of trust that moves mountains, and that is a surrender that unlocks your inheritance. Demonstrate it with your actions right now, not with your emotions. This is more than a fleeting feeling. It's a transfer of power. Let it permeate your spirit. Say yes to my design. Accept that I am actively operating in your reality this very second. If you lean on me, you will be exactly where I am. Don't waste this opportunity through doubt or laziness. Declare this truth with authority. I receive what has been said. It is true. It is my reality. Embrace this new stage of mastery. What you are experiencing now is your completed inner transformation. Your season has arrived. I charted your course millennia ago, and what you've been waiting for is now unfolding before your eyes. I keep you safe. I know you completely. The power is yours. Don't close the video. We're at the climax of this revelation. If you made it this far, it's because the mark of my purpose is upon you. Listen to the final words that will seal your destiny. Say with absolute conviction, I crossed the threshold. Listen to me. You have been handpicked. You are not a product of chance. You are a deliberate choice of the one who is eternal and constant. Prepare yourself, because you will emerge from this moment not only with a blessing, but fundamentally transformed. I'm illuminating that path right now, that decision you've hesitated to make. The territory ahead won't follow the familiar paths of your past. I'm not going to lead you back to your old wounds to revisit them. I'm going to give them entirely new meaning. What awaits you isn't a simple patch. It's a complete renewal. Something new, complete, and unexpected is coming. Something that will astound even your own heart. But understand this. Only those who remain under my strict guidance as events unfold will be able to take possession of it. Do not be distracted. Keep going. My blessings are flowing toward you continuously, like an unbreakable chain. I am present, and my guidance is infinite. The events in your life are not accidents. They have been planned with military precision since before you were even aware of them. I was by your side in every detail that seemed insignificant to you, shaping the path to this very moment. Don't move. We're about to seal this decree. If you know this transformation is for you, don't ignore what's coming. Say with conviction, I am a new creation. Listen until the end. The final seal is here. Everything has aligned for this very moment. You've traveled a brutal distance, carrying more than just ideas. You bear the scars of difficult decisions and sorrows you hid from the world. Others have no idea, but I see them and know them with absolute precision. There are no secrets from my authority. My presence surrounds you now like a shield of war. A new reality is taking shape within you. Understand this mechanism. Although the outside world may seem the same, something inside you has already been altered. This is how high-level transformations operate. They begin silently, deep within, and are unique to you. What I believe is lasting. I don't deal in cheap appearances. What I'm injecting into your being right now is a firm inner strength, capable of crushing any challenge and protected against any external disturbance. For a long time, you have been the support of others. You have given your strength and been the pillar of those around you, often leaving yourself depleted. But now the hierarchy changes. It is your turn to be empowered. Do not be distracted by what your eyes see. Trust in what has already been altered within your spirit. Don't close the video. We're on the final frequency. Stay until the very last second because the execution order is about to be completed. Comment with power. My reality has changed. Listen carefully. Don't move. You were a refuge for many. Even when your own spirit cried out for help, you remained calm so as not to be a burden to those who depended on your strength. That quiet strength did not go unnoticed by me. It was the ultimate proof of your dedication, a trust demonstrated through your actions, not just words. Now the tide has turned in your favor. It's time to return every ounce of kindness you gave, bringing liberation and renewing everything that was worn out. While you were losing sleep and finding no rest, I was putting pieces in order that no one else could see. When the unexpected attacks came, the unplanned costs, the sudden crises, the brutal conversations, I wasn't testing you for fun. I was holding you up. The greatest turning points always arise under maximum stress, and you persevere to the end of the tunnel. The time has come for the world to see what many swore would never happen. My assurances were never forgotten. They were being processed. There are massive results that I kept hidden until this very moment, so they wouldn't be lost amidst the urgency of others. I know you so well that I know the exact moment for revelation is now. The period for taking possession of what I prepared has begun. Those who doubted you or my word are about to be silenced. Don't move. Don't close the video. We're one step away from a final conclusion. If you made it this far, the reward is yours. Declare with authority, my moment has arrived. Listen to the closing. It's vital. What I am accomplishing for you is limitless. It is not restricted by the opinions or acceptance of others. This exists solely under a pact between you and me. Though challenges tried to silence the faith in your heart, you stood firm. Perhaps it was in silence, with a heavy spirit and brief pleas, but you did not falter, and that persistence, that steel thread you clung to, was enough to uphold my decree over your life. I don't care about your eloquence or your impeccable words. I care about the truthfulness of your spirit. The honesty of your soul deeply moved me, and for that reason, I now grant you the ability to perceive spiritual truth in every area of your life. No more walking blindly. I know you often put others before your own needs. Understand this. I have kept every one of those prayers you didn't speak, every hope you barely whispered. When your spirit intervenes for others, you exert a massive influence in the unseen realm. You bring order, confusion, and open paths where there was only doubt. If these words are resonating with your frequency right now, acknowledge it. It's not a coincidence. It's a confirmation of command. Allow this acknowledgement to become your new armor. Don't withdraw. We are reaching the final seal of this message. If you feel this power flowing, don't move. Listen for the final closing. State with authority, my spirit is true. Demonstrate your confidence now. Indicate that you understand something extraordinary is already happening at your frequency. Embrace this truth with the faith of a conqueror. Forces far more powerful than any fear are actively operating in your life this very second. I am preparing you for a substantial victory. It will not be a small respite. It will be a triumph that will not only benefit you, but will also uplift others. When I give, I do so with absolute generosity. The favor you are about to receive will overcome challenges you swore were impossible. My guarantee over your life is total. I will bring completion every command I initiate in you. Even if your physical eyes don't yet see the change, massive events are unfolding beyond your sight. Though you may feel exhausted or unable to move forward, the invisible reality around you has already shifted in your favor. I am systematically removing every obstacle that stood in your way. I am healing the wounds of the past and restoring your ability to hear my voice in the silence. I was always speaking, but the noise of the world and the chaos of your problems drowned out my message. The challenging periods you went through had a purpose. They revealed truths that others will never understand. Don't stop now. We are touching the very core of your purpose. Stay until the very last second, because the final revelation is about to be delivered. Listen carefully and don't move away. Comment with a certain even air. My victory is substantial. Understand this. The trials you endured taught you what others can never comprehend. They developed your resilience, refined your perception, and prepared you for this level. Now that your spirit is forged, I can entrust you with assurances that demand profound insight. Your arrival at this point was not an accident. It was a calculated trajectory. Your way of walking and your trust in my authority brought you here. Nothing you experienced was in vain. I was present in every small decision, protecting you from invisible dangers that lurked around you. I steered you away from paths that seemed safe, but that would have led you astray from your original purpose. Even when everything seemed to be at a standstill, I was putting every detail in place with surgical precision. That waiting wasn't neglect. It was my diligent work. When I deliver something, I do it with complete attention, not haphazardly. Perhaps you thought I was ignoring you, but I was simply keeping you in a strategic and quiet position. Certain blessings can only be bestowed when you are ready to receive them. All you have endured has made you resilient enough to receive what is coming. Have no doubts about your future, for my word has already been released, and I myself will bring it to pass in your life right now. Don't back out. Don't skip the end. We are in the zone of absolute fulfillment. Listen to every word, because the closing of this decree is the key to your new reality. Firmly declare, I am ready for my design. Understand this. The execution has already begun. If you feel time is running out, remember that I always complete what I start. Every challenge had a tactical purpose, and every period of stillness was a strategic move. Now, what you are absorbing here allows you to perceive my intention with a clarity you didn't have before. My child, command your conscience to rest. Do it now. When your mind settles, a deeper knowing emerges, a knowledge of hierarchy. This silence is not emptiness. It is a space I myself have cleared within you, so that my truth may reside without the noise of your unnecessary effort or the clamor of the world's expectations. In this stillness, the puzzle of your past finally falls into place. You don't need logical explanations. You understand it through inner revelation. You begin to see that the moments when you felt alone were precisely when I was building your invisible foundation. When you felt ignored, it was because I was directing all my attention, preparing your being for the weight and wonder of what lies before you today. This clear conscience is your master key. It allows you to discern my guidance amidst the echoes of your past anxieties. Do not listen to the echo. Listen to my commanding voice. Don't back down. We're about to seal this part of the journey. Don't skip the end, because the instruction that follows will activate your movement this week. Declare with authority, my conscience is at peace. Heed the command. The change I've set in motion requires you to engage with your life from a place of established certainty, not from a desperate search for security. You are no longer a seeker. You are a possessor. You have been equipped with a resilience forged in the fire of hardship, with an insight sharpened by uncertainty, and with a confidence tested by quiet perseverance. None of this is an accident. These are the specific qualities I myself cultivated within you for this very moment. What is beginning now is not a mere external change. It is a complete alignment of your inner reality with the manifestation of my promises. When you rest in the knowledge that I have already completed what I began, you clear the way for my power to manifest. This is not passive waiting. It is active receiving. It is the stance of an heir who says, I trust in what has already been done, regardless of what my eyes perceive now. That trust is a channel through which my favor flows unimpeded. You are not moving toward an uncertain future. You are entering a reality that I have already secured. Your path is not a labyrinth where you walk alone hoping not to get lost. It is a route I have already charted and a destination I have already set. Walk with authority. Don't close the video. We are on the threshold of complete fulfillment. If you understand that your destiny is already assured, don't move. Listen to what comes next, because it is the seal of your new stage. Firmly declare, my destiny is fixed. Your only role now is to walk in step with my guidance. Trust the silent promptings and that inner peace I have given you as the only valid confirmation. Stop looking back. Difficult times do not define what is to come. The past was only your training ground, not the map of your future. Your destiny is dictated solely by my word, and my sovereign will over you. This is not a time for doubt, but for embracing your position. You are my child, you are prepared, and you are positioned with a high purpose. Understand this. The trials did not refine you to break you, but to make you capable of bearing the weight and importance of the phase you begin today. You were once blind, but now you're ready. You have the sharpness to perceive opportunities that others will overlook and that you yourself would have missed in the past. The training is over. It's time to execute. Walk with your head held high, because the path is now clear for those who know who guides them. Listen carefully. I have shaped you to stand firm where others falter. I have prepared for you an abundance that would crush others, but it will not overwhelm you, because your character already carries the necessary weight. I am not asking you merely to receive. I am commanding you to fully embody the truth of who I created you to be. This is not temporary relief or a stroke of luck. It is the dawn of an enduring reality that I myself have established. You have journeyed to this moment seeking answers, and your dedicated attention honors me. But understand this. You are not merely hearing words. You are witnessing a sacred alignment that I orchestrated for your benefit. This is the season of advancement. The door is open before you. I invite you to cross it right now. without hesitation, with the absolute certainty that I myself have cleared the path. Don't be like the mediocre. Many back down just when they have the blessing within reach. They let fatigue or distractions pull them away from a destiny that was already assured. Don't make that mistake. Don't lose what has already been won for you in the unseen realm. Your faith and your willingness to receive are the key that activates the physical manifestation of your power. Don't close the video. We're at the point of no return. Crossing that threshold is your only option if you want to claim what is yours. Stay until the very last second. Declare with absolute authority, I cross that threshold with certainty. That faith you demonstrate is the key that unlocks the fullness of what is already prepared. Let this message resonate and settle within you. My voice will not cease here. Every word you have received carries the frequency of command and the necessary guidance for the territory you are about to conquer. Express your agreement with this truth right now. Don't keep this light to yourself. Share this message with those within your sphere of influence who need their own advancement. Your faithfulness in spreading my word allows order to be established in others who are still lost. By aligning your heart and your steps with my decree, you ensure that my protection will be your impenetrable wall. My hand is upon you. My authority surrounds you, and my unwavering will covers you. Walk forward in peace, but with the firmness of an executor. What I began in you, I will complete down to the last detail. There is no force that can stop what has already been sealed in my court. You have heard. You have received. Now, go and take possession. You have reached the end of this record. If you have remained until this second, the transformation is irreversible. Do not allow the noise of the world to dilute what has been deposited within you. This is your new standard of living. Comment one last time with a seal of victory. It is done.